Hi, hello, welcome to the Consularship brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. I was sent to deliberate the findings for a channeled reading, and I'm not sure what I'm getting. All I understand so far is that um, the reason so much love has been coming out is because there's like a dimensional shift and a energetic rift. We're kind of splitting off. We're going into a bifurcation. Basically, the soul group is going to fork, which means we're going to kind of split into two groupings where some people are going to continue out a reality that's a little bit miserly and bitter or sinister, evil, and wicked. They're going to kind of perpetuate the karma. And others of us are going to go into the word is New Eden that I'm getting. I don't agree with the technicalities of that language, that statement. I do agree with the functionality of that language and statement. So, whatever, what have you, so on and so forth. Let's get in here, fit in here, and see what we got going on. I'm getting two messages. So there's two readings. Oh, I'm trying to get back to my schedule, but all these channel readings keep coming out. I'm not complaining. I'm just disoriented. I'm just going to say this. I'm disoriented. So let's get into the channel because that'll be clear to me. But this reading that I'm about to do is not according to the intro statement I just made, but they're telling me not to retract the statement to keep it moving. So that's for you. You're free to like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. Also, some people like write me in the comments. I don't respond to DMs. I don't interact in the comments. That's not how I get down. You can always email me at ma@ablosi.org. It's not always me behind the email. Right now it is. Okay. According to the publishing date on the video. And that's just what I have to say right now. Love and light to everyone. You know, peace, love, unity, respect. I'm a big plurper derper. I'm disoriented. So this is a little bit of a narrative here, and it's along the lines of energy coming out as oftentimes animosity or adversity or opposition and not being aware. I was asking spirit, why do some people have a whole loaf of bread and get upset that we have a little slice? And I was getting concepts and ideas about like energy swapping, destiny swapping, energy harvesting, all this like, you know, there's a spectrum here, and on sometimes of the spectrum, there's a low aptitude or a lack of skill. And on the other side of the spectrum, there's excessive aptitude and skill, and they use that awareness to harm. There are the powers that be currently, soon becoming the powers that were, they're holding on to information for power. And there's something about the chosen, and there's something about those priestesses watching the channel. We have this innate innocence, this innate beauty. It comes off like naivete, and that's an energy that gets targeted a lot because of perception, because of perspective, because of a lot of times it's those who are calculating and scheming that have the increased knowledge. Those who aren't calculating and scheming get targeted because they seem like either that they lack knowledge or they inspire animosity against other people because we're not doing it shady. We're not cutting corners. We're not taking shortcuts. We're not lying, cheating, stealing to get power. But when another person looks at us, they, if they're in the shadow, if they're in the evil, if they're in the darkness, if they're unhealed, unawakened, they perceive that we are. They perceive that whatever perceived sleight of hand that they're slight or offense that they're we're not checking for nobody. We don't have our head on a swivel. We're not scanning the horizon looking for opportunities, looking for enemies, looking for slights, looking for offenses. We just respond with love. We respond with generosity and kindness. And when a person's operating in the shadows, they're not living in truth. They actually have this hypervigilance, hyper insecurity, you know hypersensitivity because they have a well curated narrative. They're highly manicured because they're hiding some type of fear. They're hiding some type of lack of self-worth. Okay. And that's what we're triggering. A lot of times when we gain an enemy is because we are exhibiting a characteristic, a quality that they do not possess, or that they're not willing to do the work to possess. And one thing I'm noticing, word enemy could be whatever that means. I don't know. It's not my place to speak to that. A lot of times it's the most innocent, the most pure-hearted of souls that have experienced the most pain. A lot of people don't understand. They're like, well, you've never gone through anything. Look how much you have faith. Look how much you believe in life. Okay. Actually, we probably stared the devil in the face a couple few times and we still have a pep in our step. We still have a smile on the heart, even if we've gone through great loss, whether it's illness, family loss, maybe some of us have even lost people very close to us, whether it was through death, whether it's through betrayal. Okay. One thing that I do know is that the enemy that we're dealing with right now, they picked the right one, us, because we can withstand that and we can pray for their healing and their salvation. A lot of times the energy is being thrown at us. If the other person were to be on the receiving end of that, they wouldn't survive. A lot of times the attacks we're going through, if the people attacking us were on the receiving end of that, they would not survive. So we have the Ten of Swords, and I know this is a little bit of love energy. I thought I was doing um, a chosen one reading. That's not what we're getting right now. We have the Moon card and the Ten of Swords. So that's light at the end of the tunnel, but that's also something being revealed because the Ten of Swords is like a manifestation card. It doesn't feel like it. Typically, it's manifesting information. Typically, it's manifesting insight. Typically, it's manifesting the truth. It's not always a pleasant experience. Usually, it is not. Because there's been like some energy here that is like looking into the depths of our soul, kind of maybe withdrawing, going inside. But also, we have the moon here, which means something is hidden behind the scenes. It's latent. It's not yet manifest. With the strength card here, it literally does mean that um, we have elder energy or elderly energy with the hermit, but it also means that we're immortal, eternal. It also means that it's not the strength, courage, and wisdom, but it comes through some type of faith that we are a strong leader, a strong elder, a strong guide. It may even be like if we have grandchildren, we may even be the pillar of strength, especially on the matriarchal side. Because with the Five of Swords, it does talk about betrayal, but it also talks about standards and boundaries. That having proper standards and boundaries, having emotional fortitude, having strength, courage, and wisdom, the ability to put a boundary is part of what this wisdom and knowledge is going to be. Because we also have the World card, the Star card, and the Hangman. So we might be losing patience. We might be detaching. We might be we might have these otherworldly powers that are not easily perceivable. With the double five, there's been some type of loss or depletion here. We might have had to take an L in some kind of way, shape, form, or another, because there was not just intervention, but there's also intercession. Five of Swords, intervention. Two of Pentacles, intercession. With the Six of Cups, there needs to be some kind of union here, some kind of reunion here, some kind of safety, some kind of sanctuary. Something needs to be spoken with this Magician card. It's not necessarily about striking one's will upon the universe, powers of manifestation. It's about something being said out loud or knowing what to do with something. Over the last 2 months, something's been rising to the surface, something's been on its way, something's been coming in, called in, conjured up. Not a hocus pocus abracadabra, it's more of a manifestation of something or working on something that's starting to gain traction here. And we're either the ones that need to recognize it, the ones that need to make a decision, the ones that need to call it out, especially with this Magician. I'm getting minister angel energy because we have the Magician and the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is the Archangel. It could be the Merkaba, it could be the Metatron. Usually it's the Merkaba delivering a decision, delivering a judgment. And it's interesting too, because if the Chariot card comes out, Yeah, it's some kind of revelation here because we have the tower with the judgment card. That's a revelation. We're in a really great spot here. We've made it. We've achieved something. We might not be aware of it with the hangman. We might be under the perspective or the percept. We might be under the perception that something that we're working on is getting delayed and that we just have to be strong and weather the storm. However, we've actually made it. We've actually chosen. We're in a very favorable position, but we might need to secure this spot, reach out and grab this spot, or honor and acknowledge this spot. Double nine, we're kind of separated from something with a pair of nines. I keep hearing this song by Jean. She sings the song Gucci Frames, but there's another song, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I just keep hearing that I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. So with if the Six of Swords here, yes, it is. The Six of Swords, there is a charioteer here, some kind of gondolier. Something might be redeemed. It hasn't gone bad yet. We don't have the Three of Swords. We don't have the Seven of Swords. We have the Five of Swords, which might talk about standards and boundaries. If we're dealing with another party, they feel like they've lost out, but it's being redeemed with the Judgment, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Wands. It's being redeemed. It might not feel like that. It might not seem like that yet. So it seems like we were veering towards a course, and an assumption might have been made. I'm not saying said assumption though. But something's turning the tides, turning the tables. It's true with the temperance card here. We're attending to something that's hidden and we're attending to something that's built up in somebody else's feeling. There's a public worker here or something that is public or in public sight or in plain view. We have the Four of Cups, Seven of Cups here too. So somebody might be feeling rejected is what I'm getting. But there's a truth here, some kind of strategy. Actually, something was manipulated or exploited is what I'm getting. And let's have a look see. Yeah, somebody might be tricked up out of their spot is what I'm getting. And I feel like it's this other party that we're dealing with. Because there's an option here on the table, and what this other person is looking at is changes that need to be made and also the feeling of being left out. There's a weariness here. So we might be coming off as vainglorious and prideful, and somebody put themselves in a vulnerable position and they're starting to regret it. What is this pair of six? What do they say? It's on us to speak to something that we've been told but probably haven't recognized. It's going to pop up in there really quickly, but move towards that person as soon as possible and acknowledge what was said is what I'm getting. Yeah, so there's some kind of gift or grant or offer here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, it's the offer of a connection or a commitment or a journey. It could be offering a commitment, offering a journey, offering some type of opportunity to learn. Is the Hermit here? No. Is the Hierophant here? No. The Hermit is here, though. We could be dealing with a Virgo Venus. We could be dealing with a Pisces rising. If there's a Pisces rising, mm, Jupiter would be in their first house. We also have an Aquarius rising Mercury would be in the first house. To be honest, we need to work on a connection with somebody, whether it's closing it down, opening it up, it's pending and it's going to have a small ramification if it doesn't, it's going to leave a blemish behind. It's pre-creating a wound. Because we made it, we're chosen, but again, it's about to create a wound. It's about to get painful. And I feel like we were the sluggard, the slow. It's on us. The onus is on us because this other energy, if we're coming up against a person, they've already been there. Now, there is something to secure here, and again, that's on our end because something's feeling back burner, somebody else is kind of feeling rejected, and again, it's not gonna stay the way that it is forever, but we should have been recognized. Something is over. We might have been waiting for something. There's something here that's kind of prickly. And it is a relationship. I thought it might be a job because the Four of Pentacles, but to be honest, the Four of Wands can be a relationship commitment, a house, or a job. With the Four of Pentacles, it talks about securing that whatever the Four of Wands would be. The Four of Cups means shifting or detaching away from whatever the Four of Wands would be. And the Four of Swords means protecting, not securing, but protecting whatever that Four of Wands should be. So everything anchors around this Four of Wands. We have here in the reading Four of Wands, Four of Cups. So that could be mirror magic or um, left in the sunken place. It's not confirmed. We don't have any eights. We have a double five, which would mean with the double six that it didn't work. If there was some type of magic spell or strong intention under the moon or something that carried over for several weeks, cursed under somebody's breath, even it didn't take. There's no Nine of Swords, but we do have the Tower, so that's a sign of if there was any magic, it backfired. But that's culturally specific here. This is about a role inside of a relationship according to duties, obligations. Somebody can be an Aries sun, somebody can be an Aries moon. There's some achiness here. Don't something my achy breaky heart. In a couple days, something's gonna pop, something's gonna manifest in a couple days. It's gonna burst a bubble or change the situation completely in a couple months. It's gonna be over if we don't reach out and grab it now. There's no circling the block here, but there is a door about to open up. Access is being offered. It's like a special door. So not enough work has gone into it, or the opportunity to invest came and we skipped on it. And it is a big, big, big something, Ten of Pentacles. Now look, we have a double alert here. Ringing the alarm. Da 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 da. I'll be down. I see another check on your arm. So because there's a if I let you something narrative. So double seven is an alert or a trigger, and it's ringing the alarm if the Judgment card or the Ace of Pentacles is here, even sometimes the Seven of Wands. So somebody is feeling open. Page of Wands, Three of Wands. Stop the track. Yeah, there's something here behind the scenes. It's latent, but it's obvious as well to those who are looking and those who can see. And it's a little bit either petty or basic, low vibrational, or there's multiple things going on that's distracting because we all want the same thing, but we're going about it different ways, or there's some type of competition. Yeah, there's a connection here that needs to be secured. And it is ordained by the divine. Why? Because we have the Nine of Cups with the Hierophant. So it is from God and it is God duties and obligations and it is in alignment with the calling on our life. And it's a relationship. It's a relationship. So we might have been wanting to be in a relationship. With the star card there, clarifying everything, it would only be connections that we're wanting, hoping, wishing, praying, conjuring up, that we're yearning for. So we did the double nine, we did the double six. Let's do this double five. What does this pair of fives mean? Okay, that the door was open, clarified with the door was open, Six of Swords, but it is going to shift because the opportunity will die very soon, actually. Or it's going to force an action, one or the other, because there's fairness and something's been given. We're being granted something. Like we asked and it got given a yes. Three of Cups or Six of Pentacles. You ask and it gets given a yes. That's either the Three of Cups or the Six of Pentacles. So we have that. And then we also have a double page here. What's this pair of pages? So this is what we've been waiting for, some kind of relationship of happily ever after, or something that has to deal with our birthright. And I said happily ever after, I meant legacy, but it's very thoroughly vetted by the divine. The divine um, was like, "Ayo, this is for you." So, what you say? She ain't no diva. Oh yeah, actually, a diva is a female version of a hustler. Okay, let me. Yeah, well, no, we're about to get an upgrade in some kind of way because we're in alignment with something, and also whatever we're focused on is creating this wifey status. Either that, or it has to deal with our empire. No, it's actually about our energy. Ace or Eight of Pentacles with the Sun card talks about our energy. And this is the highest vibrational female in the deck. If it's not a female, it's someone that's loving and nurturing. That makes them high vibrational. Said differently, it would be a person that has a divine role, male or female bodied or identified. However, the Empress would talk about their relationship versus the Emperor talking about duties and obligations. The Emperor already came out. Now we have the Empress. So this is a okay. So this has to deal with the covenant because we have that Nine of Cups, and then we have this Ace of Swords with the Five of Swords. So that's the covenant on your life. If you're fallen, you look like this, but if you're chosen, you look like this. And so something we should have a knowing, some type of faith. If we have the Four of Pentacles coming out, what is this talking about? And now I'm hearing A. Marie. It's this one thing that got me slipping. It's this one thing. No want to admit it, and it's this one thing that got me tripping. I love me some A. Marie. Oh, I love her. That's my girl. I love her. Okay, so again, we got intermission, intercession. No, intervention, intercession. So intercession, intervention. We got that again. So there needs to be some attending to the situation and some apologizing or burying the habit or damage control. So God sent us a boo and we messed it up, is what I'm getting. Because the other person's feeling not attended to, and there was something we were supposed to recognize. That's what I'm getting here. Yes, and I just heard amen. So this was a gift from the divine because of the work that we're doing here upon the earth. Double six, it's gift, it's favors, it's blessings, it's support. It also talks about soulmates, and we have a double six down here. So this is the soulmate that we're sleeping on, we're about to lose out on. The truth. They know what we don't. They're starting to feel left out, and they're going to try one more time. They're going to try one more time. So let me just move on to the different oracle cards and get up out of here. We don't need to be. Maybe leaning towards yes, but they were a yes, and now they're switching to no. So, and then what are they saying? Family ties. So it's a group, it's a unit, it's a whatever, what have you. There's multiple moving parts. It's connected here. We're either helping them grow or we're blocking them from growing. There's a new beginning here, and they want something from us. There's an infatuation. Infatuation. I know it's anticipation, but oh, and I love me some Carly Simon too. We got A. Marie, we got Carly Simon. It's making me wait. It's making me late. It's keeping me waiting. Denial of connection, moving too fast, too slow. There's another person involved, not ready for the deep connection, wrong timing, can't or will not commit, afraid of hurting you or hurting themselves. I realize there's something between us, but I do not have the time, energy, effort, or attention, or the capacity to understand it. Everything is too much, too soon, and I have other things I need to deal with. Okay, well, that's your fault, your problem, and not on me. You either come get this, or bounce up out of here. So regret, and it's on their side. What we got here is future focus. Hold on. What we got here is Pisces energy. So we're ethereal and enigmatic. And this is future. So I don't feel like we're running out of time, but we get one more time. Yeah, I'm hearing that. We only got one more time. There needs to be some healing from the past because we got cycles and inner child, which means we might carry some BS from the past into the present unless we heal up on something. Something. Yeah, I think somebody did us dirty because just because somebody is a certain way, it's triggering something from the past. It's not about the right now. And once this person is done, they're done. They don't circle the block. Okay. So it's been an honor and a pleasure. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to serve you. This was a message about a connection that's ready. It was getting baked in the oven, but it's all done. The thermometer is saying that it's ready. It's reached the right temperature and it hit. It hit. So we need to come to this awareness awakening because we're being offered love, but they've already offered it in their mind and their opinion. We just seem a little salty to them, so they're kind of afraid of putting themselves out there more, and they're feeling exposed, like they feel like they put themselves out there already and they got left hanging. So we need to choose this because they're going to remain in this coveted spot. It's not like they don't have other options. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, because they're highly desirable, and that's the truth. But we're the chosen one here. And they rushed back in, but what they met was second guessing and some type of regret or guilt, shame, or they met some shame, guilt, remorse, or being haunted. That's what they're getting. So We're sleeping on a connection. And that's what we need to understand. That's the revelation. We wouldn't think it, but that's what I need to tell you. This person is highly vibrational. We should not be letting them sleep because they want a serious something. And we're just sitting there, difficult to discern and understand. We're a little bit mysterious. So take good care, okay, honey? I'll see you in the next one. This is a quick prayer for all those out there lost to illusion, delusion, confusion, trapped in the seas of time, lost in the matrix, yet to heal and awaken. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be whole, may you receive everything you ever wanted, starting with what you deserve. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I pray that you return to the spirit and grace of the divine in unconditional love and universal oneness, with your steps ordered, your path illuminated, finding salvation and redemption. Until we meet again, until you read again, namaste, Dandava, and Ashe. As always, my name was Supreme Priestess Abossi. I was your oracle today. I was sent to transmit a message about a channeled message about us sleeping on a connection. If anything I said resonated deeply with you, like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a message, leave a review, send a donation, and take good care. Okay? Bye-bye.